Today we're going to talk about saving for college, specifically some of the most effective ways to start planning for it. My name is Aiden Boorstein. I'm a financial planner at RockCrest Financial in Somers Point, New Jersey. And for many parents with elementary school kids or younger, setting up funds for their children for later in life can be a top priority goal. The cost of college continues to rise, and giving your money more time to grow through compounding interest can be one of the most powerful tools at your disposal. Let's start with one of the most well-known and widely used college saving vehicles, the 529 plan. A 529 is a tax-advantaged investment account specifically designed to help families save for education expenses. You contribute after-tax dollars, the money grows tax-deferred, and as long as it's used for qualified education expenses, you don't have to pay taxes on the withdrawals. Qualified education expenses include things like tuition, room and board, books, and even computers and internet access. Some states also offer a state income tax deduction or credit on your contributions, which is an added bonus. While these plans are state-sponsored, you're not limited to your own state's plan. You can choose whichever one offers the best investment options and fee structure for your family. Most 529 plans also offer age-based portfolios, which automatically adjust the investment mix to become more conservative as your child gets closer to college. This takes out some of the guesswork of managing the account over time. Another option you may also hear about is the Coverdell ESA, or Education Savings Account. Like the 529, the Coverdell allows for tax-free growth, tax-free withdrawals for qualified education expenses. It also allows for a broader range of investment choices. However, there are two key limitations. One, the annual contribution limit is only $2,000 per child, and two, the eligibility to contribute phases out at higher income levels. And for that reason, ESAs tend to be less commonly used today, though they can still be a good complement in certain situations. You might also consider a custodial account for more flexibility when it comes to how the funds can be used. For example, if you aren't sure if your kid will want to go to college or pursue a different path, this might be a good option. With these accounts, assets are technically owned by the child, but managed by the parent or guardian until the child reaches the age of majority, typically 18 or 21 depending on your state. These funds can be used for anything that benefits the child, including college, but keep in mind, once your child becomes a legal adult, the money is theirs to use however they choose. Also, because the assets are considered the child's, they may have a larger impact on financial aid calculations compared to 529 plans. Some families ask whether they should use a traditional brokerage account to save for college. That's an option, especially if you value maximum flexibility. But keep in mind that there are no tax advantages. You'll pay taxes on dividends and capital gains, and there are no penalties for non-education use, which can be a benefit or a risk depending on your goals and discipline. One creative strategy some families consider is using a Roth IRA. While primarily Roths are designed for retirement, they also allow you to withdraw your contributions at any time, tax and penalty free. If funds are used for qualified education expenses, earnings can also be withdrawn without the 10% early withdrawal penalty, though you may still owe income tax on those earnings. This approach might make sense if you want to maintain flexibility in case your child doesn't end up needing the money for school, or if you're playing catch up on retirement and want to keep your options open. Lastly, while this is less common today, U.S. savings bonds, specifically Series I bonds, can be used for college expenses. These are low-risk, government-backed investments that offer modest, inflation-protected returns. The interest can be tax-free if used for qualified education expenses and if you meet certain income requirements. So where should you begin? For many families, the 529 plan is a great place to start. It offers meaningful tax benefits, high contribution limits, and enough flexibility to meet most education planning needs. You can always layer in additional strategies as your situation evolves as well. The key takeaway is this: start early and be consistent, and don't feel like you need to have all the answers on day one. Even small monthly contributions can grow into something substantial over time, and if you're unsure where to begin or how to choose the right mix of tools, that's where working with a financial planner can really help, whether it's running the numbers, evaluating tax impact, or coordinating college savings with the rest of your financial picture. Thanks for watching, and if you have any questions or would like to explore how these options could fit into your own plan, feel free to reach out. Leave a like and subscribe for more personal finance content, and I'll see you in the next one.